Hi, so I'm going to teach you how to bronze your skin. So bronzer technically just warms up your face and makes you look a little bit more alive. It makes you look more youthful. It makes you look just a little bit tan. You can use bronzer with or without foundation, but if you want it to look a little bit more airbrushed, you should use it with a full coverage foundation or a medium coverage foundation. So like I'm wearing foundation, but if I'm not wearing makeup, then I'll just put like a little bit of bronzer on. But it's the same technique either way. The foundation I use is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. It's $4, so it's not that bad. So for bronzer, usually I start with a really warm tone bronzer. So something like this. This is an e.l.f. bronzer in the shade Deep. And I'll take a big brush like this, which is the Real Techniques angled multitask brush. And this is just to warm up my face. It's not a contour. So this is going to be like actual bronzing. So I just dip into my bronzer like this, tap away any excess, and then I go on my cheeks, and then I just sort of buff and swirl. You don't really need to be very precise with this because this isn't your contour. This is just warming up your face. And then with the other side, buff and swirl. Just so that you look a little bit more alive and you look a little bit more refreshed. What you can also do is take this warm bronzer and bronze up your forehead. Don't do this if you have a really small forehead. And to check like how your forehead like is, take your thumb and your pointer finger and go from the top of your forehead to like the middle of your brows. Keep that same length and then go down to the tip of your nose, then down to, if you can reach, the tip of your chin. This is zone 1, zone 2, and zone 3. So my zone 1 and my zone 2 are pretty even. My zone 3 is a little bit longer. But I don't have a very short forehead, so I like to bronze it up to make it look like it's a little bit more cute and small. Bronze up your chin and jaw as well. I don't like to do a lot of it because I think it makes me look a little bit orange, but it's up to you. I'm looking oily, so I'm just going to take a beauty blender with my foundation and just tap wherever you feel oily or where you think you look oily. There we go. And so that's how you bronze up your skin. If you want to do an actual contour, you can use either a brush like this, or you can use a brush like this little fan brush, which is made specifically for contouring from Real Techniques. So if I'm contouring, I'm using a cooler toned bronzer because I like to have like really carved out cheekbones, so I'm using this color, which is already very much dug into. Find where your cheekbone is indented and just brush up and sort of marry this cool tone bronzer with the warm tone bronzer and sort of marry them together so that you get like this effect. I only do a little bit on my forehead. Whoops. And that's also where I'm going to do my nose contour. If you have a very long nose, contour your nose. If you have a very long nose and you want to make it look shorter, put some bronzer right here. Make it look a little bit shorter and cute. I also put bronzer right here, just because I think it looks good. Doesn't really make a difference, but it's fine. And then that's it. That's how you contour up your face. to make yourself look a little bit bronze and a little bit tanner.